Hey sports fans, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. I just want to do a quick video on the story of the day. Joe Milton has entered the transfer portal, and it continues a long saga of quarterbacks that have underperformed at Michigan. And just to go off the list, Jake Rudock transferred in from Iowa. He did well. He actually got in the NFL for a couple years. He might even be in the NFL anymore. I don't keep track. But he was in the NFL for a couple years. Great. After that, Wilton Spate. Okay, got injured. Meh. John O'Korn transferred in. Okay versus Purdue, like one game when Spate got hurt. Everyone thought, oh man, mobile quarterback, this is great. That was it. Brandon Peters. He came in for O'Korn. Everyone's like, yay, good. He gets injured. Out he goes. He actually ends up going to Illinois. He's their starter right now. Then you have Shea Patterson transferred in. Yay. He did good. A lot of fans are going to badmouth him, put him down. He played some really good games outside of Ohio State. But no one played good against Ohio State. It is what it is. But Shea Patterson did well. Again, he could have come back for one more year. He didn't. Kind of wonder if they knew Milton, McNamara, McCaffrey's situation was going to happen the way it did, if they would have had him come back. You were kind of worried. Oh, no. I was. That, like, McCaffrey or Milton would transfer out. Well, they did anyways. So probably would have rather had Patterson for one more year. Actually, he could have come back and played again this year, too. Because last year didn't count. Anyways, Shea Patterson, good. It wasn't great, but he won some good games. Then you had Dylan McCaffrey. Came in, played a little bit, got injured versus Wisconsin, I think it was. Running, transferred out. Joe Milton. Had one good game versus Minnesota, gets injured, he kind of doesn't play so good, transfers out. Now we're on Cade McNamara. He got injured last year. Yeah, what's going to happen this year? I don't know. Then you got now our freshman, true freshman, J.J. McCarthy. And you have like basically a token quarterback on a scholarship, Dan Villari, who they needed to get when their regular quarterback in that class had to medically retire. So they had to quick find a quarterback. They got Dan Villari. So, not that encouraging. Again, why can't Michigan, two questions. One, why can't Michigan retain quarterbacks? Maybe that's just the new college. You want to start, and you're not being patient enough to wait for your turn. I remember the old glory days of Michigan where you wouldn't basically have a chance to even sniff the starting job till you were a junior. Right? So you were learning for 2 years before you even had a chance to be a starter. That all obviously went away when you had Chad Henne as like the freshman starter, right? In 2004, I think it was. He came in, him and Mike Hart and such. But you also had a really good line and good wide receivers and stuff. But Michigan isn't developing these guys. They're just leaving. And why is it? Are they sick of the coaching staff? They just don't want to wait around? I would like to know, and I don't know. Second answer is, why can't we develop talent anymore? Michigan just isn't getting the most out of these guys. They're supposed to be 4-star quarterbacks, and you would think 4-star quarterbacks could get some wins, could throw some good passes. I mean, Milton had 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. He just couldn't seem to understand the zone reads and such, and it just struggled. And again, that has to be partly on the coaches. Like, you're doing something that is too complex for your players. Either it's too complex, or your system's wrong, or, again, you didn't recruit well. Again, that falls on the coaches, too. You got to recruit talent that's going to work for your system. And you can say, yeah, Josh Gaddis did not recruit Joe Milton. I don't think he did. I could be wrong, if I am sorry. But, so he has a quarterback that, he has to try to teach the system to, and maybe it's just not going to work. And again, what you have is a terrible season like Michigan had. I don't know. Another guy in the transfer portal. The only team that doesn't seem to have transfer portal issues is Ohio State. Like, you hardly hear anyone leaving Ohio State. They just stick and stick and stick. They wait their turn because they know they're going to get a turn. I think that's a big factor. A friend of mine at work was talking with me about that, how Michigan really suffers, we think, because Harbaugh does not play his backups in blowout games. If there's a blowout, he still keeps his starters in there through the third quarter and playing the fourth. It's like, no. You play those cupcake games. You get up by 35 points at halftime. The starter shouldn't see the field again, especially the talent side of it. Get your new line in there, get a new quarterback in there, new running backs. You know, people are going to stick around more if they get on the field. I think that's a part of it too. Harbaugh is stubborn and does not play the younger guys as much as he should when he has the chance to. And then you kind of see it, all of a sudden, oh, there's an injury and here comes this guy and he's got like 2 snaps this season. Well, he could have been in earlier playing, you know, Eastern Carolina or Western Chalapa State, whatever it is. I think that's a big factor too. Harbaugh's got to adjust on that. Just my thoughts, foolish thoughts as always. Let me know what you guys think. Joe Milton moves on. Michigan's quarterback room gets even smaller. Do you think they're going to add someone via the portal? Who's going to want to come? The portal is for people that want to go and play, not go and sit on the bench. The only person I could see going would be a grad transfer who's like, you know what, I'm not going to go to the pros anyways, and I can go and get a Michigan degree. That's the only one that's going to want to come. Who else is going to want to come and just sit on the bench? It's not going to happen. So Michigan's in a big bind. Hey, let me know what you guys think. I'll try to catch you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be too late for me to stay up and watch Michigan-Rutgers at least the whole game. I wake up pretty early. So, and I'm going to have a long night tomorrow for work too. A long day tomorrow. But I'll try to do a video tomorrow morning about the game. I'll watch the highlights and such and let you guys know what I think. Until I can see you guys next time, go Blue!